Hello everyone, welcome back to Nitya Cloudtech. Hope all of you are doing good. In this video, we are going to discuss about the bait activity in Azure Data Factory. So basically, as name suggests, it bait. So if I try to understand you, so when you use a bait activity in a pipeline, so the pipeline basically baits for the specific period of time before continuing with execution of subsequent activities. So it basically wait for the specific period of time which we need to mention in a like we mention in seconds. So I will show you basically when I will implement. So now let me tell you the scenario. So generally what happen in data warehousing, first our dimension table load. After that fact table gets load. Now there is sometime what happen whenever we get dimension data. So there is specific duration provided by the concerned team. Like once let's say once they will provide the dimension data, and after some time they will provide the fact data. So this would be the scenario. So if we see here, first we will get the dimension data. So dimension data will run once the first team will provide the dimension data, then there is another team, they will provide the data within 15 minutes, let's say, after the dimension data. So what we can do, we can run the dimension data, and then we can use bait activity, and we can mention the 15 minutes here in the form of second, and then after that our fact table will get populated. Okay, so I hope this is clear. Still I will try to implement this in the pipeline and then try to show you step by step. Okay, so let me move into the Azure Data Factory. Okay, so let's create pipeline. So before creating pipeline, let me show you. So we have one dimension file here. Let me upload fact as well. Now we have fact file here. So we have both dimension and fact file here. Now I have to load dimension first, and after that I will set some duration, and then after that accordingly fact will be loaded. So let me create pipeline, and if I show you in destination, we don't have any file. See, blank. Let's move into the pipeline. Let's create pipeline. So new pipeline, I can give name bait activity. Okay, and then I can copy activity, and I can give name dimension, and in that source I can set the connection. So I need to create data set. So mine is coming from below storage, and then delimited text. I can give ls dataset source, and I can give not ls, sorry, ds, and bait source, and here I can create new, and I can give ls bait source here. It's already here, source one, and then let me choose the subscription and the storage account, and let me choose the file. So my file location is source, and in that I need to choose dimension, because first my dimension table will be loaded. So once dimension table will be loaded, after that I need to wait for some time. So for that I will basically set in the wait activity. So I will click on wait. So again I have like similar to other properties here, we have general where we can provide name, and in the setting actually I need to provide the duration in the form of seconds. So let's say for this one I can provide 60. So it will wait for 1 minute after loading the dimension file, and then it will load the fact table. So now let me take the another. So we just give 60 seconds here. Okay. So now let me give the another activity, and now let's configure this. So this time I need to load fact. So I can basically so let me take the another activity, and let me configuration for this. I will create another source, and that is to blob storage. And again this time text, I can say ds fact, and new link set service ls fact, and here I can choose the storage account name. Okay, now I can choose the path. So my path this time is fact table. Okay, okay, and then I need to set the sync. So sync is same basically, which I have set for this one. Sorry, I need to set for this one as well, where I'm loading data. So let me create new destination source. So I can give ds destination, and then again ls destination, and subscription is this one, storage account, and create. So now I can provide the destination path only. So file will be loaded automatically here. So similar destination, since I need to load both on destination folder, so similar sync I can use here in the fact table as well, ds destination, and let me put the name fact here, the table, the activity name. Okay, now let's try to publish this. Once it is published, we can run that. So it is almost going to publish. It's published successfully. Let me debug this. So it's running. And if I show you, we don't have anything in the destination folder. If I refresh, so I'll receive dimension file. Now it will wait around 60 seconds. So 60 basically it takes extra 1 second as well. If I put 60, it will basically wait for 1 minute 1 second, 61 second. So yeah, if you see, it's waiting. So I'll show you exactly in the debug status here. Like it will show you the seconds. So it's running. So it will basically wait for 60 seconds, since we have mentioned 60 seconds here. And 160 second completed, 1 minute completed, it will move here. Okay, so 60 seconds completed. Now, if I show you, you can see the fact file as well here. See, fact file is also received here. And if I show you that wait duration, as I mentioned, see duration, 1 minute, 1 second. So it takes extra 1 second, whatever you mentioned. If you mention 5 seconds, it will take 6 seconds, like this. Okay, so this is the scenario where we exactly use wait. There is another scenario. So I will just try to explain you. So let's say we have one stored procedure. Okay, and that basically load one of the table, suppose customer dimension. Okay, and once this table get downloaded, then there is another process. What uh, what that process do? That process basically update one of the column flag, and basically it's set to y. So what we can do, like this process which set to y, which check in every 10 minutes, in every 10 minutes whether the data got loaded in customer dimension table or not. So in every 10 minutes it checks. So what we can do, let's say this stored procedure activity load the customer dimension activity. After that we have to run file another activity, and I need to populate other table. So what we can do, sp, basically we can use again here copy activity, and then we will use wait activity, and in wait activity we will give 15 minutes. Why? Because there's one activity which there is one another process which checks every 10 minutes this customer dimension and accordingly update the flag. And after updation only I need to load data into another table using different activity, let's say copy activity. So basically in data warehousing we have, like, generally there are multiple things are linked in data warehousing project. So what happen, using this wait activity we can basically wait for 15 minutes so that this flag will get updated, and then we need to load data into copy activity. So guys, you can try this. I have showed you one example already. I hope this would be useful. Thank you, everyone.